Hey guys, GHAZZY TV here with another Path of Exile video for 3.25. I want to focus this video on the new feature of an in-game currency auction house. But before we dive into the video, I want to point out that you can actually help support this channel way more than you know by simply hitting the like button or subscribing for more content or leaving a comment down below. So if you watch this video and you find yourself enjoying it, please do consider doing that for me. Thank you very much for your consideration. To understand the background of this topic, we first have to look at how GHZ has had a firm stance against in-game auction house and making trading easier in general. It's even been stated that the opinion on trade is that it was already quote-unquote too easy. Fast forward to the recent launch of Last Epoch, in which one of the faction systems called Merchant Guild got introduced, in which players were allowed to trade with one another in the form of a bizarre looking like auction house system. Now this led to Jonathan Rogers mentioning in a recent podcast that they see the progression of the ARPG genre and feel that they have to evolve with the new expectations that players have for the genre.
People will no longer accept an action RPG that doesn't have instant buyouts as a trade for a trade system. So therefore, we will need to change. And as I said, that's we have to move with the times, right? Like we can't. And as I said before, I don't want to have any excuses if players are not enjoying something. We need to find a way to solve that problem. So we will solve that problem. We will find a way.
This obviously got us all super hyped, and we've begun the waiting time to see how it would look in PoE 2. Now, GHZ has always delivered on top quality league reveals to get us all hyped up, despite having been over 2 years since we had an actual 3-month length on a league. Now, they kept going for 4 months on a consistent basis for over 2 years. A lot of players, we're all kind of a little bit disappointed with that. Yet we all forget all about it during the reveal stream for the new releases. 3.25 was no different. And no one expected to see an actual auction house to be included in PoE 1 until it was tested in PoE 2, because that was the expectation set. Yet here we are, and we're all here for it. It's important to point out that this doesn't allow us to just trade generic currency orbs. It allows us to trade any stackable currencies, including things like divination cards or even essences. So what's the actual impact of this being introduced to the game? Now, first and foremost, we're obviously going to be able to speed up the process of us buying or selling currency. No more spamming hundreds upon hundreds of people hoping that one guy would reply, and then hoping that one guy is actually a bot to make the trade seamless. However, will this fix price fixers or bad actors in the game? The answer is very simply no. It solves a lot of issues though, and for the vast majority of the player base, it will be a marvelous experience, removing extremely frustrating situations, such as spamming hundreds of people. On the other hand, playing the auction house is something that is commonly done as a way to earn wealth in games, mainly seen in MMO games. Like myself, have done this in a game of World of Warcraft. Price fixing on actual equipment will still be around, but let's focus on the currency auction house because that is what the feature is solving. With enough wealth acquired, a player can very easily purchase up an entire market of, let's say, X or Y currency and then resell them at a significantly higher value. This will artificially increase the value of those currencies. Now, this obviously won't impact the casual player base as much, but I think it's important to raise awareness of these things, as ultimately, we all want this specific feature to stay in the game, so hopefully there won't be too big of an impact of things like this. One crucial part of this new system is the requirement of actual gold to do the trades. This will cause big problems for botters and to have any significant impact on the auction house, as they first need to acquire gold to even be able to dive into the market. This gold block will also help prevent heavy market shifts in terms of value, where people want to artificially create scarcity or just increase value of X or Y currency, like I mentioned earlier. We'll see how the development of these trends go as the league progresses. Gold is a brand new mechanic in the game and is designed to be used for the new league mechanic, as well as in-game auction house. Now, they also have decided to utilize this gold feature for respecking your passive skill points, which is something that is absolutely very welcome by everyone in the community. No more regret orb spammage. All in all, I firmly believe the introduction of the currency auction house will be truly amazing to have. I also firmly believe that towards the end of a league, market shifts will happen more and more, especially if it's orchestrated by groups of bad actors in the pursuit of greed. On the other hand, we'll keep an eye on this and we'll see how it progresses and how it feels, but I am very excited for this mechanic all in all. What's your take on the currency auction house? Let me know in the comments below, and as I mentioned in the start of this video, you can help support this channel more than you know. All you have to do is hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and leave a comment down below sharing your thoughts on the topic. And as always, till next time, stay safe and keep rocking.